Today on the Contemplating Life podcast.
When I really started to care about how fat I was. No, I don't want fat cookies. And yet, despite this, you have some incredibly admirable eating habits.
Yeah.
You're robbing yourself of the nutrients, but you're getting calories.
Mom's doing another thing.
How much to eat is still very intact.
Tastiest Cinnabon I think I've ever had in my life.
I am food obsessed, he's plant obsessed, especially if the plants make food. My choice of what to do over the years, I've never put it on my kids.
Just a quick PSA before this video begins. We had some technical difficulties while filming, and my audio is a little bit off, and the wide shots coloring is a little weird. So just keep that in mind as you're watching this video.
This is the first official episode of the Washing Radishes Contemplating Life podcast. I am Kuny, and I'm here today with my 18-year-old son, Cameraman. So, the year before you were born is really, maybe good year and a half, is really when I started to care about my health. No, not my health. We're not gonna lie, it wasn't my health. When I really started to care about how fat I was.
Okay.
And I was completely food and weight obsessed. I have been really food and weight obsessed your entire life. I stopped eating meat 13 months before you were born. So what we want to talk about today is what it was like for Cameraman to grow up with a food and weight obsessed mother and what his experience of that was. And the reason that we want to talk about this now and how appropriate it is that we're talking about this right now is that I am on day 1 of a 7-day water-only fast. And with doing this fast, I am actually creating other videos on the channel as well. There will be videos for each day of the fast and some of the refeeding days that come after the fast. So that is why I have my water, because I am now, 22 hours into my fast. I stopped eating yesterday.
And you're very hungry.
At about 3:30. It's not that bad, actually.
No, it's really easy to not eat for a while.
For some people it is.
For me it is.
It is, for some people it is. For some people it is complete torture for them to go more than some people, if they don't eat right when they wake up in the morning, they don't feel good.
They do.
Right? I can't either. Most people, if let's say they had dinner at 6, 7 o'clock the night before, most people can diet really well until lunch. And then it's all downhill from there. Some people can even push themselves to later in the day, and then what ends up happening is they go home and then they just eat everything in sight because they're so famished. They're starving, and that's where you get into real trouble. But this is not that difficult. I have fasted many times. You've seen me fast many times for 2 days. 2 days of not eating anything, only water or water with lemon is the way that I have done in the past. But you have seen the lemon pea water. I don't know what it is about lemons in water, but it does make you pee more. But I actually don't drink lemon water at all on a fast anymore.
Is lemon a diuretic?
I don't know.
I wouldn't think it is.
I don't know. Check that out. Check that out. I don't know. Mr. Google.
I think you can look it up and check it out.
Alexa. Wait, no, I don't have Alexa.
Oh, hey Siri. Oh, wait.
No, we don't have Siri either.
Yeah.
We're against all that. Anyway.
We're not even using cameras right now. We're not even using phones. We're using our imagination and manifestation.
Maybe I don't want to tell these people that you were homeschooled for half of your life.
Well.
It's not me. Anyway, so you've been around me my whole life, constantly
Your whole life, yeah.
obsessed. You've been around me your whole life.
No, you said
Your whole life.
you've been around me my whole life. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
your whole life.
Yeah, that's
You've
my
been around me your whole life.
Yes.
Has been during the period of time from I was 32, almost 32 when you were born, and I'm 50 now, so that puts that's
You look
18.
60.
That makes you
Wow.
18. I look 60. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
Yeah.
So, what from an early age? Do you recall any significant things or knowing about things that happened that may have indicated that...
I was wondering where this was going.
Yeah, that may have indicated that my obsession with food and weight loss may have been making an impact on you.
The fat cookies?
Yes.
Yeah. So what are the fat cookies?
The fat cookies are Oreo cookies. How old were you?
3? Yeah, it was 3. And then I was told that if I eat one, I would turn into a blimp.
No.
No?
You're confusing two stories.
Am I?
Yes.
I thought there were 2 separate times with the same thing.
No, I don't remember what the exact catalyst was of the second time. But the first one was you were 3 years old, and I, as most standard American diet Americans do, I had an entire pack of Oreo cookies. I was sitting on the couch. You came up to me, 3 years old, and you said, "What are those?"
I did?
Yes.
Oh.
You said, "What are those?" And I was like, I don't want you eating them. I know they're not okay, right? And mind you, I was probably on like the second row of them at that time, because you can't eat Oreo cookies without eating like half the pack.
Or the whole thing.
Well, I don't know about the whole thing. I've never gone that far, but
Yeah.
I mean, you can't. 20 is what I'm looking at when I eat Oreo cookies. They're like crack because they engineer them to be like crack.
Yeah. But they're vegan, so they're healthy.
They are vegan. I don't know about healthy. They would like you to believe that. Anyway, so you asked me, what are those? I didn't want you to eat them because I know they're bad. I don't want you eating that crap. And so I looked to you and I said, they're fat cookies. And you said, do you know what you said?
Yeah, you said it enough, I think. I don't want fat cookies or something.
I said, do you want one? Because I did offer you one. I said, do you want one? And you said, no, I don't want fat cookies.
I said it like that?
Yeah. What does that tell you? The mania that we...
That you instilled it in me.
The mania that we have,
Yeah.
like it affects our children at a super young age. And then the second time you were almost 5?
Really?
Yeah.
I thought they were around the same time.
It was in that other place, the place that we were in before we moved here, yes. Where the trees were happy, but not really.
Okay, I don't remember that.
So yeah, we were in an apartment, and I don't remember what you were gonna eat.
I don't know.
Or what you wanted.
I swore it was Oreos too.
I guess it could have been Oreos, but I don't remember it being Oreos. You don't even remember where we were, so either way, it was something that my ex-husband at the time, who was my husband, anyway, just looked at him for whatever reason. I don't remember what the catalyst was, but looked at him for some reason and said, "If you eat that, you're gonna turn into a blimp." And he cried.
I remember. I cried my eyes.
You cried
Yeah.
because he said you would turn into a blimp.
Yeah. That scared me.
Clearly, you didn't want to turn into a blimp.
No. I don't think I ever will, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't now. No, you turning into a blimp.
I don't think I ever will.
Oh my goodness! This is funny how genes can skip a generation.
I'm not even wearing jeans.
You don't wear jeans.
I do.
How genes can skip a generation and then like skip and like go sideways.
Yeah.
Because in all likelihood, the way that your stature is being so lean.
Yeah.
I mean, when I was little,
Yeah, you were like that.
I was very lean up until I became a teenager, where I packed on, you know, the normal stuff that you kind of fill out and get a little rounder, and you know, some. We have a lot of thigh and rear. Cottage cheese thighs, you know, subcutaneous fat down. That's where I carry the bulk of my weight, and then, you know, here's good too. But they're bye-bye. It's bye-bye fat. It waves at you.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. So anyway, so me and my mother, even my father, we're all heavier people. As an adult, I became much heavier. In the teenage years, it wasn't so bad. But as an adult is where I've really struggled for about up and down 70 pounds many times, as you have watched. And so your stature is very lean, and you haven't bulked up yet. We're hoping that that's gonna come with age. Bulk up a little.
And with the new job.
And with the new job where you'll be loading trucks.
Yeah.
For 12 hours a day. Well, really, it's like 11 and a quarter. But anyways, 12 hours a day, 3 days a week, loading trucks. So hopefully that will build you some strength.
Probably.
I think so.
Well, let me put it this way. When I started my first job, I was really sore for like the first 2 weeks.
You're going to be hating life when you do this.
But I was really sore at the job I'm at now.
Yeah.
And I remember, like, wow, I'm way stronger after, like, the first 2 weeks.
Okay,
Like,
just so
I'm
you
way
know,
stronger.
what made him so sore is getting carts in a parking lot.
Yeah, okay. I work at a grocery store.
He works at a grocery store. So getting carts in the parking lot at 4 hours at a time at that time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it 4? Yeah.
Yeah. You were only working 4 hours at a time. I mean, you were 16, so.
Yeah, I did. Actually, I got some overtime yesterday, which was nice. But
nice.
I did 8 hours yesterday. I don't even feel anything from it. And I was hauling. I'm not going to say what I was hauling, but I was hauling for the first 2 hours when I was there.
Oh,
I'm shocked
hauling rear?
Donkeys.
Hauling donkeys. All right. So yes, he was moving yesterday.
Yeah.
But the stature that you have is from my mother's sister.
Yeah, from your aunt.
You are built like my aunt. So it's really...
You skipped a generation and went sideways.
It's really, really neat how that happens. But here's the thing. Despite my calorie counting, the wearing of the body bug, if you've ever seen Biggest Loser back in the day, that was this thing you strapped on your arm that like sat there and it counted your calories, how many you were burning at any given time. You slept in it and then you logged all your food. And I used to weigh everything and be overly concerned about everything I put in my mouth.
I don't know. It took me 18 years to figure this out. The Biggest Loser of weight.
Oh!
I never caught that before.
Yes. You always just thought they were losers.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like, you're fat, therefore you're a loser, but when you're not fat, you're not a loser anymore. Like, you get what I mean?
Yes.
I didn't get the fact that it was that you're losing weight.
Yeah, no.
No, I knew that that's what it was about, but I didn't understand that.
You didn't get the full connection.
No.
I'm glad that you have
I finally figured it out.
developed a brain.
It took me 18 years. Yeah.
That is so funny. Alrighty.
Yeah.
So you've watched me go through all those obsessive working out, up and down 70 pounds. And yet, despite this, you have some incredibly admirable eating habits.
Yeah.
This child, his entire life, eats when he's hungry.
And stops when I'm full.
And he stops when he's full.
I've always been well, actually no, I haven't always been this way. When I was like, I want to say 13 to 15, I didn't have that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't notice.
Through growth spurts.
Oh, through growth spurts. That's a different thing, though.
Different, though.
Through growth spurts, you really are kind of needing it, even though you're not necessarily hungry. You were eating because you knew that you needed it.
Yeah.
So again, that's still kind of a healthy thought process. Since I'm not eating.
I'm thirsty too, but I can't bring my cup over here.
You can.
Because I'm on that water fast.
No, but that's actually part of your amazing eating.
Let me tell you something.
I'm listening. I'm
I
waiting.
love water.
He doesn't like cold water anymore.
No.
At all.
No.
He won't drink cold water.
Can't do it.
I won't drink it unless it's cold. But for years, we used to keep 3 or 4 of those, or 3 of those cups in the refrigerator at all times so that he could go get water whenever he wanted. And he would literally go into the fridge, grab it, take a big swig, and just for no reason, I love water. I was like, whose child are you? You're not mine. I don't love water.
No.
Clearly, because I can't even drink it room temperature. But like, I don't know whose child you are. But somehow I created this. Because when you were really little, when you started to drink juices, I never gave you full juice.
Yeah.
I always, bare minimum, was cut with half juice, half water. And it was usually, it was a red juice, but I don't remember what it was. Yeah, it was a red juice.
It was apple juice.
For the most part, it was a red juice. I just don't remember which red juice. But I used to get in the bottle and everything. The stuff that's terrible for you, made from concentrate. Don't get me started on made from concentrate. It's not what you think. No. Anyway, so I would cut it with half, and then slowly but surely, over like a 1-year period, I would make it less and less with juice and more with water. And then really by the time you were about 3 or 4, I think is when you stopped drinking juice altogether. And to this day, you don't drink almost exclusively water. Anything else that you drink is a complete treat, right? Like chai tea latte from Starbucks, right?
7 pump soy chai.
Iced venti 7 pump soy chai. Delicious. You need the extra pump.
Yeah. Whether
it's hot or cold. Anyway, so not that I have that these days, because I don't. Yeah, 3 months ago I changed my eating habits. I have not eaten meat since April 2007, which was a little over a year before Cameraman was born. And even at that time, I didn't have a clue what healthy eating really was, because at that time was the height, or the beginnings, and then the almost the height of the 100-calorie packs, when it came to like, they had these, everything was based on calories. It wasn't based on quality of food, it was based on calories. So they just said, you need to keep your...
Isn't it still that way? I don't know, wait.
Well, okay.
Oh, in addition to. Now it's now that in addition,
right?
With stuff,
but at the time,
it was just calories.
20 years ago, you really only focused on calories.
Yeah.
Yes, you knew what foods were a little bit healthier to eat, but you didn't place that much value on it. I think there's so much more information now that helps us to make the decisions much better. But at the time, there was everything came in. Cheez-Its came in 100-calorie packs. They might still be out there. But I don't buy that kind of stuff. Or Oreos came in 100-calorie packs, or any number of chips, cookies, and then there was the big baked Lay's thing. You have the baked chips instead. They're all terrible. They're all terrible for you.
And you're starving yourself. 100 calories is not a lot.
Well, here's the thing: is you are starving yourself of nutrients.
Yeah.
Because you still, let's say you are on it. I was starving myself, but
that's what I'm saying. You are starving yourself.
You're robbing yourself of the nutrients, but you're getting calories.
No, you're not even getting calories. 100 calories is nothing.
No. It's not like you only eat 100 calories in a day. They have these 100.
No. That's not what I'm saying. From what I understand, the people that would eat these say, 100 calories. And then that's not the only thing that they're eating in a day. I know that. But if they're eating that as like a replacement meal?
No, they were eating it as part of their meal. But they were only having 100 calories of it.
Yeah.
But the thing is when you eat that, first of all, you're robbing yourself of all the nutrients that come in real food. But you're kidding yourself because you're still eating the junk that makes you want to eat the junk. So the way that I always hear it is when you tell an alcoholic that they need to quit drinking, they need to they need to quit drinking 100%. Total and complete abstinence. You don't say, well, you can have, 1 shot a week. Right?
Yeah.
You don't say, oh, switch to light beer. Mr. Light Beer. Anyway. So, right? But we can't do that with food.
No.
But we can do that with the addictive food. The food that has been obsessively changed, if you want to call it food, to hit what is called the bliss point.
I don't want cheeses.
I know, they sound really good to me right now. So the perfect crunch, the perfect fat, salt, sugar combination that makes you crave the things. If you have any of it, you're gonna start wanting more of it. And that's where we get into real trouble. But 3 months ago, I pulled out, I've not eaten meat for almost 20 years, and then I pulled out all of the dairy and processed foods, which I had done a few years ago for almost 2 full years.
It doesn't even feel like 2 years. I swear you only did it for 6 months.
1 year and 3/4. 1 year and 9 months to the day. And the reason I stopped not eating dairy.
You wanted cheese again.
Cheese. Pizza. But there's something called casomorphines in cheese.
Queso.
Which makes you want more cheese, and it's really not great for you, which if you have ever seen anything from Dr. Esselstyn or T. Colin Campbell or Dr. Goldhammer, all these people that are constantly talking about what meat really does to us. And, you just watch Forks Over Knives, Dr. Greger, and meat and dairy, both.
Oh, okay.
Both, really.
I'm like, we were just talking about cheese.
Both, meat and dairy. And then Neil Barnard also is another one that talks heavily about the dairy. But, I mean, you've watched this go on and on over the years. In fact, when I changed my diet 3 months ago,
I told my brother.
Yeah. You were standing in the kitchen and your brother walks in, and I, for all intents and purposes, you could say I'm vegan, but.
Except for honey.
Huh?
Except for honey.
Oh, but I don't like the labels, which is why I always just say I don't eat meat, I don't eat dairy, I eat whole, real foods. Any processing that happens with the foods, I've done it. Type of thing. But you were standing in the kitchen and your brother walks in, and what did you tell him? Mom's
doing another thing. And he knows it better than I do.
Oh, he does. His brother is 29. Yeah. And so he would have remembered.
Oh, yeah. What was it? The biggest portion of it? Or
all of it.
Oh, that too. Yeah.
I mean, 2007, he was 10.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I really started 2006 is when I really started to pay attention to my weight. So 2006, he was 9 years old. Mm-hmm. He remembers all of it.
Oh, yeah.
He was dragged out for the Walk America.
Yeah. 15 miles a day.
Back
and forth.
At least every day, sometimes twice, anywhere between 3 and 6 miles, to the point where he literally would say, which one are we going on, the 3 or the 6? And even to this day, he still references the 3 or the 6. We did a couple of 12s, and then we also did a 15-mile to the park and then back, but he didn't walk, he scooted.
Yeah.
So, so it wasn't child torture.
Yeah. I like walking too.
Oh, yes, but you've not ever been out on the Walk Americas.
No.
Because my favorite thing to do is walk.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love walking.
Yeah. I know it's genetic too, because I remember, like, but back before I could, go places, like 2 places, when friends would come over, what would we do?
Yeah, you guys would go out and walk.
And I've been told that that's my thing. Like, that's the thing that we do. We go out and walk.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
These are some of those things that, despite the early influences of you being terrified of being fat, which I don't even think you could be, even if you wanted to.
Seriously, given how I am at this point, I don't think I'll ever be fat.
I don't see it either. You might get a little in the middle when you're 40s.
I don't see it.
But you also, again, your health habits as far as how much to eat is still very intact. What's not fully intact is what I worked so hard to establish in you, that if you have access to it, you just can't control yourself. It's candy.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't really give him much in the way of candy when he was little. And when he was about 3 or 4 years old, what I would do is I would give him like 3 dark chocolate covered almonds, and that was his thing. And then all throughout growing up until he started working, this is really when it mostly changed.
No.
Because you still didn't have a lot of access. Oh, no, you still didn't have a lot of access
but
to
even when I did.
What's the word I'm looking for? Like unmonitored candy situation. Unmonitored,
like
because
stuff,
that's what I'm saying. Only when certain people would give you large quantities of like a big pack of stuff were you a problem. Outside of that, we always had, all year growing up.
2 pieces, that's it.
Yeah, we always had what is that? Halloween pumpkin.
Container.
Trick or treat container full of candy for you, and you were allowed to have 2. And you were fine with the 2. It wasn't until you started working that you could buy it yourself. When you do it, it's not that you do it all the time. It's when you do it. You can't control yourself.
Yeah, like last night. No, I'm like...
Last night as I was starving.
Yeah, I was like... It was like, what was it? I think it was like 8 p.m. and, I've been trying to get up super early, and then that didn't happen yesterday. But, like, I was really tired, especially for working, and I was like, yeah, those look really good. I hear those are really good. And so I bought them.
What were they?
Australian licorice of mango, sour apple, and strawberry.
So basically like sour straws type of thing.
Kinda. The interesting thing is they weren't super sweet.
Oh.
But
were they sour?
No.
Oh.
No, they weren't sour.
Interesting.
They were good. I thought they were really good, but like, I ate the entire thing. I don't...
Yeah.
You still have the container?
No, I didn't see a container. I didn't see any evidence of
it was like
one.
a container like, this big.
And you probably paid like $12 for it.
10.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
The candy where you work is not cheap.
No.
But I don't know where that habit went out the window with, but you know that.
It was because of the Christmases and...
Yeah, see,
Halloween
this is,
stuff.
and it's the pushing
of
family members. The pushing of family members that...
stress spelled backwards is dessert.
Thinks the best way to make a child have enjoyment is to give them candy.
Give them anything.
Well, I mean, I give you delicious food.
That's different.
I mean, we just had your birthday and we had what? Your favorite meal of all
Combined
time.
With the tastiest Cinnabon I think I've ever had in my life.
Yeah. Cinnabon.
Okay,
Cinnabon is the most tasty of all of all cinnamon rolls to begin with.
Yeah.
But these, I say these, for the last 3 months I've been eating healthy, save one meal with one dessert, which was completely planned on your birthday last week.
and then I had one for breakfast too.
Well, you didn't finish it.
Oh yeah.
This goes exactly. This goes exactly
I
with.
half of it and then got full.
You ate a little over half of it, got full, said, "I'm not." That's it.
And part of it was
saved it.
You know, the center part is the best part, and I've only gotten the outside. And I'm like, well, I don't want to eat the rest of it right now because it doesn't taste good right now because I'm full.
People with food mania don't have that. Although, I will say, I did not eat the last bite of mine. I had already tried to push toward it, knowing that it was my one and only thing until probably Christmas, where I make a special breakfast. It's kind of a tradition. They call it bomb breakfast, and I just don't see how I'm going to get around. But now I only make it once a year, so I don't see how I can. I tried the year that because I started on January 1st, and then it was a year and 9 months that I didn't eat dairy. And so there was one Christmas that I tried to adjust what I made by not using dairy, and it just wasn't the same. So in my mind,
don't mess with it. If it's
I'm not it's if I can handle not letting things lead me down a rabbit hole of getting back on the same treadmill, which goes to nowhere but more weight. It's kind of like the opposite of what treadmills typically do, right?
Treadmills don't go anywhere, so you're right about that.
Well, there you go. So, but it doesn't make you gain weight. This one does. I have a hair.
It happens.
Drives you crazy. So, what was you had the Cinnabon. You requested the Cinnabon. I paid $35 for that Cinnabon.
For 6.
And I drove all the way to another city to get it. I am a homebody. I hate going anywhere. So I must love you or something because I drove all the way to another.
See you doing this for
it was a 30-mile round trip just to go get you.
I don't see you doing that for Jeremy.
Well, he's almost 30.
Wow.
Anyway, so you had the Cinnabon. I had the Cinnabon, but I did not eat the last bite because I was really full and I thought, stop.
Yeah.
You don't need it. So, I mean, sadly, that's a win. That is a win for me because I really wanted it, but I knew I was over full already. What was it going to gain me? Just because I may not have it again forever or some really long period of time because I primarily don't eat dairy and processed foods, and everything I ate between that dinner and that dessert was with the extra frosting and everything because we always get the extra frosting.
No.
What was the dinner?
Grilled cheese.
Grilled
not just
cheese.
Any grilled cheese. Her grilled cheese.
My grilled cheese.
When I was in 2nd grade.
Yeah.
For Mother's Day, we had to come up with a thing that we were thankful for about our mothers or something. And what was I thankful for? My mom's grilled cheese.
Do you want to know what's funny? I was part of the fasting that I'm doing. I will also be skin brushing because it's part of the original detox that I used to do, the 7-day detox thing, right? And you kind of brush your skin up towards your heart. It's supposed to exfoliate a little bit, but it's also supposed to help clear out your lymphatic system or something. I don't know. It's just something I've always done. And for whatever reason, I threw away the skin brush that I used to use. So instead I thought, oh, I have another one. So I went looking for it in my dresser. And
dog brush or the cat brush?
The cat brush, yeah. We have a dog brush. Our dog hates it, but our cat loves it. You just go over to that. My husband, if he goes over to a certain drawer and the cat sees him, the cat will automatically go up under the cat tree. Anyway, so the cat brush. No, it's a horsehair brush.
Okay.
It's a natural brush, but it's horsehair. Yeah. But when I was looking for that horsehair brush, I was in my dresser and I have these extra drawers. Well, when I was in there, it's so funny that you mentioned that.
You found it?
I didn't find yours.
Oh.
I did find a Mother's Day thing from Jeremy, his older brother, who didn't specifically designate out grilled cheese, but he did thank me for the delicious dinners I make him.
There's a theme here.
Food obsessed people know how to make food taste good.
It's true.
I know how to make food taste good, and I do not give food to people that doesn't taste good.
Mm-hmm.
If I don't love it, nobody else is going to have it. Now, here at home, you guys go through me trying to figure out how to, and then every once in a while something doesn't turn out quite right, and there's always some tweaking. I mean, I rarely make a recipe that stays from the first time I make it, the next time I make it, for it to stay the exact recipe as written. Mm-hmm. I mean, number one, what is always in our dinners? Garlic and onion. Yeah, garlic and onion and beans. Most of our.
And beans.
I love beans. He loves water. I love beans. I love water. And vinegar. I love vinegar.
Yeah.
All sorts. Not apple cider. Ooh, that is the worst vinegar. Anyway, outside of that, I love vinegar. But what is the number one problem I always complain about every recipe?
Oh, 1 clove of garlic.
1 handful of garlic is what usually happens. I probably use 1 hand of garlic, because why would you use 1 or 2 cloves of garlic?
I love garlic.
We love garlic.
I sometimes eat raw garlic.
Well, remember, you asked me one time if I knew what your favorite vegetable was.
Did I?
You did. You asked me.
Was I 12? I feel like I was 12.
I don't know, you could have been 12, but 12, 13, 14. I don't know. At some point you asked me, do you know what my favorite vegetable is? And I said, garlic. And you said, yes, it is. You are correct.
Yeah. Because maybe I was trying to trick you into saying carrots.
You were trying to probably trick me into saying something that's not a real vegetable.
Oh.
Because you have this thing about, what do you call that? The actual, there's culinary fruits and vegetables, and then there's the
actual
botanical.
Yeah, botanical.
Botanical.
Like how avocados are somehow a vegetable culinarily, but
tomatoes.
Yeah, tomatoes too, but they're actually fruits. Yeah. Or like bell peppers, same thing. Like they're vegetables, but they're actually fruit.
Right.
Yeah.
So I think that's what you were trying to do.
Yeah.
You were trying to trick me, because I mean, I don't know if you can see this at all, but somebody is also. I am food obsessed. He's plant obsessed. So do you have any opinions about what I'm doing now versus what you have seen before? So previously, everything except for the not eating meat forever, because that's never going to change.
I've never experienced you eating meat. So
and I mean, we probably should tell. You're not vegetarian.
Oh yeah. I'm as close as you can get without.
You're as close as you can get, because you eat here and you eat what I make. But everybody is vegetarian when they eat what I make. Because they don't have a choice. They're not necessarily vegan though, because some of the things that I make, they'll put cheese on and I don't. So even with my choice of what to do over the years, I've never put it on my kids.
No.
I don't put it on my husband. I don't put it on my mother, and everybody lives in the same house here. So I certainly try to encourage. I think someday you will stop eating meat.
Probably.
Perhaps even stop eating dairy. Because you do actually have a streak within you that is very interested in health.
Oh, yeah.
But you're 18 and stupid.
Yeah. You're stupid.
Yeah, so you have that. I do hope that you get to the point sooner than I did, because all my life as an adult, I was only focused on whether or not I was fat, which completely only has to do with what do I look like, and specifically what do I look like to men, which doesn't matter whether I was married or not. It's pretty common with most women. We care about what we look like, and I realized last year that that's kind of pathetic for somebody who's 50.
Wow.
Because I'm past childbearing age, I'm married, I have no reason to be that.
You say that all women are like this.
I all always means that there's some very small unicorn segment of but they just they don't admit it to themselves. They won't admit it out loud. But you can see with the hair, the nails, the kind of clothes that they wear, and you can just tell. You just can tell.
You're not dressing like that for yourself.
You don't. It's no. Not. It's not for comfort.
No.
And it's not for I put on the makeup for myself because.
Come on.
What do you think most men think about most makeup?
Well, I know what I think about most makeup.
But I think that
I think it extends to most men too.
I don't think that most men think of it into the extreme as you think of it.
Makeup is ugly, especially 5 pounds of makeup on your face.
Foundation.
Yeah, the foundation.
Yeah, he complains that you can tell that like the face is a completely different color. It's like a mask.
And one thing, this goes into like something that they do with like CGI and stuff, like when they're trying to make a CGI person, the way that the skin reacts to light and how it, like the subsurface scattering, like when you shine a flashlight like under your ear, like how it glows red like that. When you don't get that right, it's weird. And so when you put on a thick layer of foundation, that sort of subsurface scattering goes away, and you look like plastic.
Sadly, a lot of women think that it's pretty to look like plastic. I don't ever want to have to worry about when I get up in the morning if anybody that is around me thinks I look different than I did the night before. After a shower, of course. Before a shower, your face is all smushy and weird colored and stuff. But after you take a shower, you're all like invigorated, especially now that we do the cold water at the end.
Oh, I guess it is we now because I was the only one doing it before.
Yeah, I'm doing it now. I've been doing it for a while.
I told you,
I like it. I just wish it was a little colder at this point.
Yeah. I noticed.
But we're almost summer, so.
Yeah.
I just wish my message to women, and I've never been a heavy makeup wearer, but I have dabbled in makeup here and there over the years. Even in a natural way, I can see how it can kind of enhance, like make your eyes look more intense, especially people like us with green eyes, right? You start to frame it. He's got a nice framing of eyebrow.
You might not be able to tell that she has green eyes, but you can probably tell that I do.
So anyways, I think that sometimes the makeup can be an enhancement. However, at this point, I don't wear it ever. In fact, I was just telling you earlier, I probably need to go throw it away.
Yeah.
Because what I do have is from before I ever even moved into this house, before we moved here, and that's been 13 years, it's probably all dead now.
Yeah.
But I just don't wear makeup. And the thing that I wish that women would understand is if you just, maintain yourself as far as, be clean.
Yeah.
Comb your hair once in a while, right? And care whether or not you look sloppy.
Yes.
People know you as that. If you're just well put together, and we're not going out on, I'm just wearing normal clothes, so it's not even like anything massive, but if you just be you, people are used to that. And so you don't ever have to worry about what they might think you look like one day or another, because you look the same every day.
And men aren't picky.
And men aren't picky. Yeah. Men aren't picky.
No.
They want you to be clean.
Yeah.
Comb your hair once in a while. Wash your face.
Yeah.
Don't be all sloppy.
Yeah.
Like your clothes are like 19 sizes too big or small.
Yeah.
Most men don't want you hanging out all over the place. Hanging out all over the place.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
And a quality man doesn't want you wearing yoga pants. To be honest with you.
No,
I truly believe that. Well, there's a BBL epidemic going on, so you will see it.
We aren't picky.
You will see it when you get to work.
And we're fine with that. It's actually better. It's better that way.
Just be you.
Easier.
Why be new when you can be you? You reverse that.
Yeah.
Ever seen the movie Robots?
Yeah.
We did a little reversal thing there.
Yeah.
So, do you think at this point that your experience with my obsession with food growing up or weight has permanently changed your...
Permanently?
Yeah, like irreversibly changed? Or do you think that there were, other than the things that we've identified, like those comments when you were really little?
Yeah. I mean, well, actually, I don't know. Because I used to be afraid of, there was a point where I was afraid of food because you were afraid of food. I'm not like that anymore, thankfully, but
That's
like...
good. Well, you have your own brain now. And you have your own brain because we homeschooled.
We'll get to that someday. At this point, I don't know if there's... I don't know.
You're not afraid of food now?
No. Maybe it's because I know... Like, yeah, what I'm going to eat right now is not good for me. I know that. Like, maybe it's because I know what is...
So you know... Do you have any feelings about it?
Other than the thought of like, well, don't do it like, don't make it a regular occurrence.
But that's a thought.
That's a thought. It's not really, there's no feeling behind it.
So you don't have any feelings behind it?
Not really.
That's the difference between you and me and many others like me. When we're eating the thing that we know is not good for us, we internalize it and we say we're bad. We shouldn't have done that. Like you're saying, I know this is nutritionally not good for me and I'm probably gonna feel like crap later.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pay for it. Okay.
Yeah.
That's kind of how you look at it. My experience, and many like myself, we say, oh man, I totally screwed up, and we feel really bad about it and I shouldn't have done that, and then that actually leads us to more behavior of doing it more and more.
Maybe it's because I don't have body image issues, like it doesn't affect me in that way.
But the fact that you don't have body image issues, I don't think is related to the fact that you're lean.
No.
Because boys, if you are going to have a body image issue the way that you are, you're prime for having a body image issue because you're so lean.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, you remember going to the doctors when you were 12, right? You know, the doctor that told me...
You're starving him.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
She basically told me that I was underfeeding him, and I said, he eats when he's hungry and he stops when he's full.
Yeah. I am underweight. There's not a whole lot I can do about it.
Like, you're like naturally the weight that you are.
Yeah. What am I at this point? 125, I think?
125, 5'9" and a half.
Yeah. Something like that.
So yeah, I mean, is your BMI lower than it says on a chart to be?
It should be.
Right,
yes.
that it says on a chart? Yes, it is. But you've always been this way.
Yeah, always.
And you're healthy. I mean, we know you're healthy. From age 5 to 15, you didn't get sick.
Yeah.
Age 0 to 5, he was sick all the time.
Yep.
And we put tubes in his ears twice. But then after the second time we moved out here, things changed. You were not sick from 5 to 15, and what broke it was COVID. You and I.
And then
got COVID in 2023.
Was it last year I was sick?
Yes. So you don't think you're permanently damaged?
No.
Thankfully.
No.
I do think that does speak more to other areas of my influence in parenting, I think, more than anything else. And again, probably very much related to homeschooling and the relationship that we have built as a result of that homeschooling. So I am very glad to hear that you do not believe, and I also do not believe, that you are irreparably damaged because of it. Well, I think this has been a great discussion. I will continue to sip my water day one.
See you next time.
See you next time.
Yeah.
We don't do that here.
Oh, okay.
Okay.